Oakland right now.
I don't have to talk about a relative. I was telling my staff, I was in the hospital last year, about a year ago. I wasn't in this one, it was a different place. It was sick. And you don't get to see your daughter. You don't get to see your kids. So who's there for you? When you need your food, when your IV stops and the machine is beeping and you want it to turn off, those are the things that make your hospital stay at least bearable. I mean, no one wants to be in the hospital, right? But you guys make it bearable. And without that personal touch, people will get sicker. People will just get sicker because a lot of it is not only how your body feels, but how your mind feels. So I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you. I'm here today to support you. And like Dan said, I'll do whatever I can. I hope they listen. They are a nonprofit corporation, right? So this money needs to go back to patient care and go back to the community. You'll find me and just give me a call. Thank you very much. The Oakland City Council member, Trey Marie.
Thank you, PC teams. And you are absolutely right. You do matter. Every last one of you matter. You have mattered long before this moment, and you will continue to matter as we stand with you and fight for you and uplift the incredible work that you are leading every day. And I just want to thank Brittany personally. You took me through an experience of what your day is, and I appreciate that experience. And yet I know I have lived this experience with my own loved one. I have lived the value of watching you 24/7 be there when I could not be there for my mother. This year, I started off the year with 3 months of health crisis with my mother. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate those of you who give day and night, hour by hour, minute by minute, working to be responsive, alert when you are tired, when you are stretched, when you have had demand after demand thrown at you. And as I honor those who have cared for my parents, I honor you today. And so I just want to thank you for a moment. I depend and rely on your personal touch of healing and love and consideration and listening to my mother when I'm not able to be there to talk with her. You have given her your listening ear. You have given our loved ones your listening ear. You have been counselors. You have been there, but you have been more than what your doctor speaks to. And so I want to well, I know you have seen our patients because in the midst of COVID, we at Deep East Oakland have experienced the greatest disparities in healthcare inequities. We have experienced in the zip codes where I live and serve the highest COVID diagnosis, the highest COVID hospitalization. And you have experienced this day. And so it is unreal for me to be standing in this moment. I can't believe that we are here. I can't believe we're at the right letters and that you have to take the time to be here to put up this type of demonstration to speak to the value of your role during this time. In COVID, before COVID, and we're going to need you long after COVID. And so as Councilmember Cole said, we need to hire more. We need to invest. A moment that we're just sitting here and standing being political. This is a real personal moment for each of us. And this is a pandemic. How dare a decision be made to cut your job, to cut your compassionate care? This city's motto is love life. You provide love life daily in how you deliver and show up for our families, for our loved ones. Others, you're showing up with strategy after strategy, with solution after solution to show up in your workplace and to show up for our families where you've been balanced with the demands of your own careers and the stretching in your own personal lives. And so I just want to thank you and know that you are not alone, not just this moment, but even as Councilman McCall, as we demand with the executives for you to get your due and not cutting your jobs, not cutting off the caregivers that you provide. So thank you. We're here for you. We want to recognize Desmond Jeffries on behalf of Oakland Vice Mayor Rebecca Kaplan. And what we're going to do next is we're going to bring up our very own Dave Reagan.
Lalapitan ka siya.
All right, hello everybody.
Excuse me.
I drew the short straw. I'm moving to deep east. I just decided that after listening to everything she said. That's it. That was the whole case. Thank you for being here. Thank you to all of the elected officials for being here. And I just want to say a couple of things. Brittany, you have been fabulous and marvelous, and I know that we wanted to get to this day and not be here doing this, but here we are. And I want to say to all of the PCTs, I see the ladies who I was talking to earlier who are among the 33 individuals who got told they're losing their jobs. And, they were asking me a little while ago, so what's the plan? What are we going to do? And honestly, when you start with it, we are in the middle of the biggest public health crisis in a century in this country. Like, we are in unprecedented times with unprecedented problems, with people going without in way after way after way. And at some level, it's hard to even process. What do you mean? Who thought this was a good idea? That let's cut 33 jobs in the middle of the biggest public health crisis in a century. People who do the life-affirming work that if we were in the best of times, there's no reason to eliminate. But it damn sure doesn't make sense to doing it in these times. So ladies, sisters and brothers, members of UHW, all I know is we are going to keep doing everything that we can think of to keep doing. We're going to do it today. We're going to do it tomorrow. We're going to do it the next day. And at some point in the not too distant future, the folks who work up there on the 27th floor, the people who did not have to go into these facilities for the last 18 months, the people who make these decisions and who in 30 seconds could turn around this travesty of what's going on, guys, get your heads out of your backsides. This is not complicated. Sometimes you just got to see it for what it is. This is simple. It is wrong. And all I know, Brittany and Noreen and all of the ladies who do this work, we have long memories. We're going to keep doing whatever it is we can think about to do, and there will come a day in the not too distant future where we will win because we are right, because this is wrong, because they got more money than God, because people deserve it, because. And when it's all said and done, we're all going to go and we're going to walk back in here, and I will predict, because I just heard the supervisor and I heard the council members, I think we're capable of assembling a delegation of people who know what's up, who know what's right, who know what time it is, and we're going to call Mr. Adams. Greg Adams, the CEO of this, who by training is a registered nurse himself. Deep down, Greg knows this isn't right. Deep down, he knows he didn't have to go into any of these buildings, and deep down, what he's really hoping is that we go away. Greg, we're not going away. In fact, we're going to be here in the morning. We're coming back. We are going to sit down and hear say, are we done? Are we gonna do what's right? Are we gonna go back? Are we gonna keep our jobs? And are we gonna be the people we know we need to be? So that's the plan. We're gonna keep on keeping on. We're gonna do it. We will get there. We will win. Brittany, all of you, thank you. Thank you, all the elected officials.
Binanggit niya name ko.
Nasabi.
Di ba sabi niya, Britney, Noreen?
Nori? Nori ka?
Noreen.
Nori. Tapos?
Yan, PCP daw, mga PCP. Oh, di ba? Mama? Hindi kasi nakikinig.
Stop laying off frontline caregivers. Our patients depend on it.
What's this? Menu?
I want to say it's part of the marketing team.
For food?
Y'all got your food ticket, right?
Surf and turf.
Yeah, we're gonna check. There's gonna be a check. Kaiser is going in a different direction. These 231 employees of Kaiser jeopardize their lives each and every day, coming in during the pandemic. Frontline workers. And right after the pandemic was lifted, they got notice that they were needed.
Bakit na yan?
We'll be back. You understand that? We are invincible army.